And now there's a strong possibility that none of us will be traveling for the holidays. The airports are getting shut down. I was planning to go to New York to celebrate 100,000 followers, and it's looking like that's not going to happen. Just let me know if I need to start up Quarantine Live again. Let me know if we need to run that back again, so I can just be prepared this time. Because it's starting to look like we finna be in the house. No, like real bad. Like we finna be locked up, cooped up in the house.
Cool.
For a good little minute.
Yeah.
And even though not being able to travel and have fun and hang out and turn up for the holidays isn't nearly as important as people getting paid, you know what I'm saying? And having to survive off of what they had, if they had anything before the shutdown. But it's just crazy to think that a lot of people won't be able to travel home to see their families. Like, as someone who recently just had a parent pass away and who have had family members pass away over the years, being able to see your family, especially when you don't get to see them often, is like, people look forward to that. I mean, so this is, yeah.
So what I'm going to say is this is one of those unexpected things that I don't think anyone really thought about when the shutdown happened. They thought about like airports and air traffic controllers and people's flights getting canceled. Yeah, it's just really unfortunate. Not only that, it makes things really awkward. Because you got to think about it. Like, a lot of people, when they're taking vacations, they have planned time off. And with these delays, like, sometimes you probably might not even get to your actual destination until like a day later if your flight's getting delayed that much. Or if it's just completely shut off.
So as she mentioned a second ago, for me personally, the bigger problem with this is the people that have to go to work and not be paid. Because it's sometimes like, you might be so removed from it, you just see a headline and it's like, okay, another day or whatever, this is politics, I'm gonna go and do what I normally do. But you forget that there are actual families and people behind or that are being affected by this. It's not, like she's kicking and laughing, which she kind of changed towards the end of what she was saying and got more serious. But yeah, it's kind of, oh man, I won't be able to go to, New York and turn up. All right, whatever, that's no big deal. But the folks that have to go to work, that have kids to feed, families to support, mortgages to pay, car notes to pay, food to buy. It's like they're going through it for what? I mean, I know why. I know why the shutdown is happening. But my point is like, this shouldn't necessarily have to happen. It's just unfortunate. So I mean, I know that's Captain Obvious, but I mean, what else is there really to say about it? Besides, like she said, some people won't be able to go see their family, which is also bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, people aren't getting paid. Imagine going to work and not being paid. I mean, I know they get back pay, but dude.
Yeah, but who wants back pay like 3 months later?
Right. Not to mention how they pay you is going to have a big impact on your finances as well. Because they give you one big lump sum payment that's going to push you up into a higher tax bracket. You can get taxed more. You're going to receive less than you normally would have received. Or they can spread it out over time, but you're already behind on a whole bunch of stuff.
As of this morning, 827 flights have been canceled due to the government shutdown. And now people care about the government shutdown. They didn't care when 24 million people were going to lose access to semi-affordable health care. They did not care when 42 million people were going to lose access to food. But now those people care. Because all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, they got a text or an email saying that their flight today was canceled or had been rescheduled. Or they showed up at the airport and they didn't check their email, or they didn't sign up for text alerts and they found out their flight was canceled. And now they're complaining that the government's not doing anything. Forget that we are 38 days into this. For 38 days, these people have said nothing. But now, once it affects them, now they want to complain. Now they want to say the Senate needs to do something. Now they want to say that the House of Representatives needs to do something. And it just continues to show how selfish your average everyday American is. We don't care about anything until it affects us personally. Because now Congress is likely to do something because more people are yelling.
Well, I have to agree with him. I have to completely agree with him. I think most people didn't care. I think a lot of, because here's the thing, I think most people fake care. And I'm just being honest.
No, for real. But the way you leaned into it is funny, but I feel you.
I because you'll see people post things, oh, this is so terrible, blah, blah, blah. And like, they don't really care.
No.
So, I mean, because people on social media are so fake to me. They're extremely fake.
It's social media, of course.
That's true. But, yeah, so, I mean, I have to completely agree. I think most people did not care until They received that text alert saying that their flight is canceled, and now they're really going in. But I mean, yeah, it's just a terrible situation. I can't imagine not getting paid for that long and still showing up. And then on top of it, like just even like I know there's some people that are calling out and using their leave days, which I would never do because it's kind of like, where are you gonna go?
No, there's like a protest almost. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but it's just like you're just wasting your leave days. I mean, I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't see the purpose of it. But like I said,
But I go.
yeah. I mean, that's to their discretion. But yeah, I mean, I just think most Americans in general are completely and utterly selfish. If I'm just being honest. Like, just your average, everyday American does not give a F until something happens. But you know what? I guess that's kind of most people when you think about it.
I was about to go ahead. Go
I
off.
think that is most people when when you think about it. I think what it is, though, is I think that in America, I think people are just so fake with it. I think that's what makes it worse. I think people act like they care and then they don't care, and then that's what makes you hate them more. Opposed to someone who just doesn't care from the beginning. They're just kind of like, it's just kind of a-hole.
You know, sometimes people ask me, like, you know, because they're like, I'm not really great at sharing things about myself.
Sharing is caring.
And one of the reasons I'm not that great is because I don't think people care. But it doesn't, I'm not offended.
It's like the realest thing I've ever heard.
That's really how I feel. And I don't even feel bad about it. Scout's honor, wrong hand. Scout's honor. I'm not sure what Scout's honor is.
He's never been a scout.
I've never been a scout. But,
I was for 23 hours.
Really?
Or 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks.
Those are very different amounts of time.
I know. I don't know what I was thinking.
Whoa.
Because you know what it is? I think they call them by different names. I think there's like Bear Scout and some other thing. So I got them confused. But I was one for 2 weeks. And then I got kicked out for not selling popcorn. True story.
This is interesting.
My bad. Continue.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot what I was going to try to tie it to. Overall, I think human nature, we're self-interested.
Yeah.
We're self-interested. And we care about things that personally affect us and people we care about. So en masse, do we really care about what happens to the person 1,000 miles away? I mean, can you feel sympathy for someone going through hard times that you don't really know, or empathy? And yeah, sometimes you really do, like it hurts you, but I mean, how much do you really care? And I don't want to sound like, I don't want to sound like a bad person because, I mean.
Too late.
No.
I'm just playing.
No, because listen, now I'm about to try to save it.
Yeah.
Because now I'm about to say all the things that I do, right? No, because now here we go. Because I donate, right? I do.
Oh, okay.
I do. No, I swear, I promise.
And I have that one black friend.
I'm not racist. I'm friends with John. John's your mailman. Well, we talk in the morning.
We talk for 2 seconds every morning.
It's like, all right, dude.
I know where he works.
Yeah, he drops your mail off. Bro, seriously though, I do have to save it a bit because I do care. I do donate to like, you know what?
Animal shelters.
Not to animal shelters. I donate to food kitchens because I don't like for kids to be hungry. And that's real. But, so here's another thing too. Dang, don't lose it. Hold on. It's coming. Wait. Oh, shit, I think I lost it.
Thought something else was coming. All right.
Whoa. Wow. Hold on. It's going to come back in a second.
A few moments later.
Oh, I'm happy. So I'm happy there are different types of people in the world. This is, I know I'm going to go somewhere with this. Because there are people that like to march and protest, okay? There are those people. I'm not those people.
Neither am I.
I don't like that. I'm staying home.
Neither am I.
There are people who like to go get involved in politics and become, run for office and make changes that way.
Yeah.
I appreciate those folks. Not for me. I don't have the personality for it. There are people who like to donate with their money. I'm more of that.
Yeah, I'd rather write the check.
I'll write the check, right? That's me. I'll do that. There are people who, they're going to become lawyers because they want to fight for people who were unjustly, imprisoned. My point is there are people that care and show in various ways, right? So it's not that people don't necessarily care, which is partly true, is that we show it in different ways. And in this particular circumstance, the reason the shutdown, the crux of this shutdown or the basis for the shutdown mostly is because the subsidies for the Affordable Care Act were going to expire. And so now you have people who are dependent on that health care who, if it expires, their premiums are going to shoot up and they might not be able to afford it. Who really cares about that? I care about that, but who really cares about that? People who need those subsidies and those people vote for.
Yeah.
Other side are people who don't give a dang and they just want to get to their vacation.
Yeah.
And so now he's saying those people who don't need those subsidies or don't know anyone that needs them, who don't really care, are now starting to care just because of the effects of the shutdown. So if you really look at it that way, the shutdown is serving its purpose. If you think about it. Maybe, because we don't know what's going to happen. If they're going to pass this appropriation and include the subsidies or not. Who knows? I don't know. But
I don't think they know.
I don't think they know. This is just a strategy. It's negotiation. What's
The art of the deal.
All these flights getting canceled, y'all, let me tell you about what I've gone through just today. I had a flight from DFW to, and yes, I'm on the toilet. I had a flight from DFW to LA because I have to be in LA tomorrow at 9 a.m. for a huge production. It's a huge milestone in my career, and I am just like trying to make it happen. Okay, so the flight was supposed to be at 8 o'clock this morning. Mind you, the company that booked my flight didn't book my husband's flight because me and him normally travel together, even when I'm going on like a campaign shoot, whatever. So we were on different record locators, which can be very annoying. Is that coffee on me? Anyway, it could be very annoying to be on different record locators because if any changes happen, like you have to kind of do each thing individually. So keep that in mind. So the flight was supposed to go directly from DFW to LAX. I wake up this morning to my flight being canceled. I'm like, oh my God. So it's like 6 a.m. We're scrambling. We're like, what do we do? We see that we've both been rebooked to like, I was going from DFW to Vegas to LA, and then he was going from DFW to Albuquerque to LA. And I'm like, what the like, no, this isn't gonna work because your girl get anxiety and I need my mans with me when I travel sometimes. Oh my God. So anyway, so we finally get like, let's just get on a flight that we can both be on together. It was gonna be a 10:45 p.m. flight from Dallas straight to LA. But I was like, man, if this flight gets canceled, I'm SOL. Like, what am I gonna do? So then we thought about it for like an hour or two, and we're like, let's call customer service and see if they can put us both on the same flight because it's easier for them to look up record locators and stuff rather than us do it separately on both of our phones. So the lady looks up both of our record locators. She finds our stuff. I'm like, can you send us to Vegas and that be a connecting flight into LA? And she's like, yes, I can put you on a 4:55 flight from DFW to Vegas and then from Vegas to LA, and you'll get to LA at 7:30 p.m. And I was like, oh my God, that's perfect. So she puts us on the flights and everything should be good to go.
Yeah, that's terrible. I can actually relate because I was actually about to go to Florida and I was so excited. So excited. Couldn't wait to use my leave until I realized that all this was going on. So it's just super annoying. It's super inconvenient. One of the things that's really inconvenient, is just the fact that like when you plan a trip, there's so many other things that are going to be in motion. You got the place that you're staying, you got the activities that you're trying to do, or sometimes you're just underneath a unique like time crunch. And it sounds like she's underneath like a time crunch because she's going to like some shoot or something, which I have no idea what she does. But yeah, I mean, it's just annoying, and it's one of those things that they just can never really quite make up. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, even when they give you like flight vouchers, I don't know. Well, I guess it depends on what service you're taking. If you're going through Spirit, your flight vouchers are going to suck. If you're going through like JetBlue or Southwest, sometimes they're okay. Like, I've had a flight fully paid for me off of that one time. So
there's nothing for me to add to this. I mean, I'm in the same boat. I had a trip that I was going to plan middle of this month, and I have not booked it, and I won't book it because the shutdown's still going on, and I'm already getting anxiety with flying as it is. So I don't want to mess around when people are upset, disgruntled, tired, not paid, hungry,
no air traffic controllers.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, I mean, I feel her pain, and luckily I'm not in her situation where I have to be somewhere. I will stay where I'm at until this whole thing ends and people are paid and happy again. So,
all right, guys, if you're tired of your flights getting delayed, leave a like, leave a comment. If you're okay with it, leave a like, leave a comment. All right, decision makers, make sure your flight doesn't get delayed.